Franklins are one of my favorite categories just because of how scarce they are for being a 3/4 of a century old, 90% silver vintage coin. And tonight, I got first year FBLs, everybody, finally back in stock. And it's not just any, it is the Philadelphia, which is the place you want to be. In the first year, 1948, they made Philadelphias and Denvers. Of the two, the Philadelphia is a little bit rarer in 64 in higher condition and in 64 full bell line condition. And we'll go over what the FBL means here in a second. But it's all about rarity. All about rarity. How few of them. First year of issue, they made only 3 million coins. The 48P ranks way up there with low mintage, one of the keys. Now, the FBL full bell line, you can see it right here. At the bottom of the bell, 3 lines and then 3 lines. This graphic will come with your coin, so that way you can look at it, look at the coin, and as we just showed you a second ago, you don't need this graphic to see how wow this is. 3/3, no questions asked. Now, these were coins for circulation, which means when they're striking, one little slip of the die, which happens after thousands and thousands and thousands of coins being struck, it's no longer 3/3. It's 2.5/2. It's none over none. I've seen uncirculated Franklins that just have a very smooth bell, and those are uncirculated coins. But the first few coins, first day of issue, how about first strikes off of a die? That's what an FBL is. So not only do we have the finest strike, we have the very first year of issue. Are you ready for some crazy numbers? I told you these Franklins are just outstanding when it comes to numbers. 3,006,814. So one of our lower mintage coins in the entire series, top 3. Then you look at how few of them over the last 35 plus years NGC has certified. Think of that. Over the last 35 years. They have certified in 64 or higher only 3,932. Think about that. And it's with us tonight under $100. That is vintage rarity. It's conditional rarity, all wrapped up into one beautiful bow. Now, all of our coins are blast white, as you see on your screen. You've probably seen the Franklin series. When they get older, it's the grade, not the eye appeal. All of ours will always have the eye appeal and the grade. And again, that 3/3, that's first strikes, period. Special stuff. Special, special. Now, the Franklin series is a pretty special series. It replaced the Walking Liberty in 1948. It lasted for 16 years to 1963. 1963, late in the year, if it wasn't for the unfortunate events with the passing of President Kennedy, and then the brand new Kennedy $50 in 64, we probably still would have a Franklin $50. At this time in history, 1948, he was the first non-president ever placed onto a U.S. circulating coin. I mean, the trend was there, the Lincoln in 09, the Jefferson in 38, the Roosevelt in 46, right? The Washington quarter in 32. And then in 48, we add the Franklin on the $50. The silver dollar ended in 35, so it was not part of that equation. Now, in the reverse, to the right of the bell, great story by itself. You know, it's that little eagle where the Kennedy has the big eagle and all the others, the Walking Liberty has the big eagle. During our Colonial Continental Congress, Ben Franklin was a big proponent of the non-eagle approach to our national symbol. Everybody else wanted the eagle, a majestic bird of prey, and he didn't like the idea that it was a bird of prey. So he wanted the turkey, which is a more noble, yet wholesome, and I guess fill in some other words here because I'm going to blank. Yes, me going to blank. So it was rejected, but when they put the coin together, they put the small eagle, the big Liberty Bell, because that's kind of what he gave for us, which was nothing other than diplomat and helping with the Revolutionary War, the scientist, electricity, right? Poor Richard's Almanac. We had the first fire station in Philadelphia. You name it, this gentleman was part of it, making who we are today. And this is just the coin that started it all. 1948, first year of issue. So you have the first year, bookend. Firsts are always remembered, right? Remember who flew across the Atlantic first, right? Lindbergh. Who won the first Super Bowl? The Packers. Maybe, hopefully your team has won since then. But we all remember the firsts, whether we're a fan or not, so to speak. Well, tonight, we're all a fan of rarity. And this one has it written all over it. Less than 4,000 coins are known this nice. And that's the crazy of it all. Now, my competition? For a coin in a capsule, they're at $75. We are 5 grades higher and the full FBL designation tied to it. It's 1/10 of 1% of all the 48 Franklins known. After 35 years of NGC doing their thing, look this nice today. That is how special, how crazy it really is. We found 1 in 63 for a little over 100. We found none in 64. And the premium 64, the FBLs, again, nothing there either. But we are under 100. We always have the best Franklin prices in the country. We are very active in that market. We turn away more coins than we put on the air, because the eye appeal has to match. Look at how brilliant blast white these are. Guys, we're down to our last dozen or so here. Time for us to go. Let's put that 1-minute clock up. If you're visiting us via the web, that will be avccoins.com. We have other Franklins in certified for condition, a few FBLs as well on our site for those of you looking to fill in a few holes. If you're looking for this one tonight, and I hope you are, because it's a beauty, push it through your shopping cart, lock the order. It'll give you an order number. And if I can entice you with anything else later in the show, call us back. We'll find your order. We'll add to it. I don't want anybody missing out on crazy coins like this one tonight. The unfortunate thing is it's just not unlimited. We can't talk about this every week. We only talk about it 3-4 times a year, and we're on 52 weeks, 3 nights a week. So that's a lot of coin talk. And unfortunately, not many of them fit this criteria. First year of issue, 64, FBL, under 100, with NGC less than 4,000 of them known to exist, and 4 FBL or higher. So that's 65 FBL, and a couple of 6s that exist. This coin, it's special.